Hello gamers, we are back here in Borderlands 2 Roguelands, and if you believe in miracles, you believe that we can get the job done here on Axton. Now the biggest reason I've been actually taking a little bit of a break from Roguelands is because of what you just saw. I had a piece of loot fly outside the map, right? So I can't really get it. And I've been adding other mods, like mods that let me move all the loot to right in front of me, and mods like Keep Anarchy for Gauge and stuff like that. But because this Roguelands mod is now like very much a legacy mod and it only works on previous versions of Python SDK, and if you really want to get down to the dirty facts of it, if you're using SDK 3.0 and newer, it won't work. So you have to go to SDK 0.7.11 on the web page, on the GitHub page, in order to get the right mod. So here we go. We got a pretty nice explosive mod. I did do a test run to make sure the mod was all working, everything was functional, and I believe we are good to go. A health regen per second and max HP, it goes a long way in a roguelite, let me tell you that. This isn't like regular Borderlands, where there's no disincentive. You're never like truly disincentivized to die, but you can die as much as you want. Here in Borderlands 2 Roguelands, which I still think is the best Borderlands experience that you can have to date. See, an apparatus, bandit grip, and give it a big magazine size. We'll take it for now. I'm trying to collect elemental variety. A troublemaker. Looks like it might be the troublemaker might be a Torg barrel, right? It's the Torg barrel of Vladoff, which means it's probably decent damage. But here we have a Scory Droog. Now that is a bad boy I can get behind. Just check out this. See if you guys know the parts here better than I do. I don't know the parts that well. I think that's doll stock. The grip, to me, looks like it could be Tediore. But the Droog is the Vladoff sniper with the Vladoff barrel, giving it that same damage type. And then a singularity. This long fuse time, though, might not be something that we're really interested in. And we don't have an override melee with Axton, I don't think. But we do get a bang stick. All right, let's get organized a little bit here. All the chests are open. Let's get organized a little bit here. Let's go Droog in the first spot. And then let's go a Tediore launcher. Let's just give it a try if we need to resurrect ourselves in slot 4. And actually in Borderlands 4, they're moving the launchers and grenade slots to a cooldown mechanic instead of it being in one of your weapon slots, which is interesting because I wonder if you can use that when in fight for your life. Anyways, let's get a bang stick out here for explosive damage. It's stuff that we can't get through with the Droog, right? And then do a little bit of accuracy with this apparatus. Stick with health regen for now because we don't have that many skills, but we are playing Roguelands Mini, so we get to start with some skills. Let's go reload speed. I think Green Tree, until you get enough points to make the explosive build really pop, I think Green Tree is where you want to be on Axton. Reload speed is probably the very best. All right, we're looking for a shock damage relic here. Shock damage relic, shock damage relic, shock damage relic, shock damage. Well, shock damage. Do you believe in miracles? Okay, the early game is solved. The early game is completely solved. The only thing we're gonna have trouble with a little bit is ammo consumption. But if I just stop playing like a jerk and start aiming, shouldn't have much of a problem. Let's reclaim our turret, and we get a nice little shock secondary. Everything is shock now. What is this? What is this? Override cooldown, right? Not the best. Okay, fossil skag. I don't want to burn up all of my Droog ammo shooting at enemy that can only really take damage once he opens his mouth. I'm trying to slide like it's Borderlands 3. I've been playing a lot of Borderlands 3, a ton of it. I think Black is ridiculous fun. But the sniper build, it's just a little bit sad that feels like the sniper build doesn't like shred-tate the biggest, baddest bosses in the game. Like you can definitely like set up one-shots on things like Brave Ward and things like Captain Trant, right? And probably some of these other like mid-tier bosses. But when it comes to the raid bosses, trying to do it primarily with just snipers is not always the most fruitful. We could go for a rinse session here on the big lad if he would just open up his mouth. Not like that though. Yeah, let's get rid of you. Even out the playing field. Not too much ammo left. Maybe we just clean it up the old-fashioned way to kill some of these smaller lads. The ultimate badass will die once we get to 15 enemies, which I think is a nice thing. But we're in session. You. I think I've killed enough skags, unless I didn't kill the right skags. No, I killed the right skags. Well, it's a lot easier to crit these humans. Let's just go in here with our sniper rifle and crit the humans. There we go. Wow, this robot says, yeah. Borderlands 2 Roguelands still has, I think the absolute juice, especially because it's like it's mouse and keyboard. The movement doesn't feel so bad like it would on a controller or something like that. Okay, so for the next points, let's just do willing, shield recharge rate, and shield recharge delay. We're just gonna go for like the biggest shield we can. I don't really like booster shields. Let's just slap on a turtle shield that takes less damage from explosions. Hopefully that functions. I've heard on Reddit that shields that have reduced damage from explosions don't actually work, but hey, maybe it would. Maybe it would. Anyways, in my test build or my test run through Roguelands to see if everything was up and running and functioning properly, I got a I got a shock and a corrosive plasma caster in tier 1, and then I got a unicorn explosion heading into tier 2. I'm like, you know what, if this is my big tier 2 drop, then let's run it. I never really run the unicorn explosion. It's not something that I often do. This is a Malawan as a sniper for tagging. The thing is, I don't want to be tagging stuff with slag with an element that's supposed to be my #1 weapon type, and at which point it's my shock true. So let's just take the bang stick. Maybe if I get enough explosive points, it'll end up being worth it. But things are looking a-okay in the Kingdom of Fireburst. And the more I played Borderlands 3, the more I experienced the end game, the more I wanted to just come back here, because when I think Borderlands, it kind of works like in Minecraft, in my opinion, where Minecraft is really, really fun when you have a vision in mind, right? When you have something to build in mind. When you have, say, I want to build an underwater base. I want to build this amazing, octagonal, dug into the earth base that has a whole bunch of automatic farms, right? Oh, baby, do we get rewarded? It's Vladov sniper. It's corrosive. It could come in handy. So I ended up getting a unicorn explosion in my last run, and did I blow myself up with a unicorn explosion and die? Yes. But I felt like I definitely should have rezzed. A shock should go fine here. Just make sure everything is up to snuff. Do I have something that could maybe be a little bit better? Damage-wise? No, not really. Okay. What do we do? We throw a turret as close as we can to them. We slagapotamus, slag prime with its burst gun. My bad. When in doubt, just launch her out. Since we lost so much momentum in the beginning here, and we didn't get all these early kills, I think we should probably just launch her for a bit. Now, I have heard in the comment section of a Garnet Anarchist 3 YouTube video that the loaders take more crit damage to the eyeball than anywhere else. Which, it makes sense thematically. Which is why I usually go left, right, center. So it's left, right. But maybe it's just left, center, right? You deactivate their whatever there is, their shield or whatnot. And then don't even worry about the other arm. So deactivate the gun. Right? And then don't even worry about the other arm. The other arm's a bait. We ran out of sniper ammo. That's going to be the critical weakness of the build right now. But things are looking good. You can probably make an argument that I should just be rocking a corrosive gun, but let me live out the shock dream. You get early shock, let's play around shock. Why not? Unless, of course, we get something really, really good. Hey, how about we don't throw grenades up here, brother? Ornery rifle. Let's, you know what? Let's equip it and let's try something. Let's try something a little bit interesting here. It is not accurate. Oh my gosh. Things bouncing around like crazy. Okay, it doesn't look like it is, but it is. Look at... Yeah, see, it's... I mean, it shoots fast, though, for a Jacobs. I guess that's why. Oh, don't bounce me. And unfortunately, in this game, assault rifles have a minus crit chance damage multiplier, which is insane. It's like, you only get 80% damage on crits, I think, or something like that. But, like, why would they ever do that? Why would they ever? Oh, that looks like a horror show? I'm gonna place my best that that's a horror show. Corrosive looks nice. Policy, Rockstalker. Malawan SMG, that's not a burst weapon. I can just hold down the trigger and slag stuff. It's a Brachny. Okay. It's Gemstone, which means it gets extra crit damage, I believe. Look at that bad boy. You guys who know parts better than me, that looks like a Jacobs grip. And the bipod, that one, I believe, is extra crit damage. I mean, this thing could go absolutely off. I mean, it might. Pretty good chance. Now, would it have gone the most off in this room? Yeah, probably. But here's a coach gun. Ornery, I'm pretty sure, is crit prefix, but I'm not too sure. But it's got matching grip. I mean, that is just... It's just gorgeous. I mean, it's just gorgeous. It's green, but it's gorgeous. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. I know shotgun parts are a little bit better than other parts, that's for sure. Now, what do we do? If we want to run this Jacobs just for a second, why don't we... Yeah, let's give us as much movement speed as possible. Let's lean into it a little bit. That's all we're going to want for now. And then we can swap out our sniper rifle based on what stage we're on. If I could get a... We have a bandit launcher already. Okay, yeah, we're looking good there. If I could get myself a different relic, shield capacity or explosive damage. Okay, they're both very, very solid relic. I don't have anything fire yet. Let's take something fire because I do not want to get countered. I want to just take that onslaught and metal storm. Bada bing, bada boom. I don't want to get countered by Terramorphous, because that just feels terrible when that happens. Taking our time. Assault rifle max ammo, shotgun max ammo. Sniper rifle damage. Ooh. Okay. And the max ammo relic, it goes pretty hard. I think all we're going to want is sniper damage. Yeah. Alright, hold on. We got humanoids. If it's humanoids, that means that we go with shock damage, and we go with simple droog action. Now, if someone wants to get up in my face, to the point where I can ding him with his coach gun, I mean, the coach gun, it's the trademark of it is that it's an accurate shotgun. Oh, oh, baby. Never forget where you were when the coach gun of destiny showed up. Okay, abort all previous missions. It's coach gun of destiny. This is this is the gun that I'm the most excited about as far as like build creation. It's the reason I like Gauge so much, because it's an accurate Jacobs sniper. That's the idea of it. It can hit crits from farther away. That's a scavenger dead in 3 mags from medium range. Okay. Not bad. It's got matching grip, matching barrel. Now, if someone, yeah, I'm gonna look up what is ornery prefix. Okay, so from what I can see, ornery doesn't add up to be any sort of extra anything prefix. The one that would be looking for the absolute most on a coach gun would probably be Dox. The Dox gives you times 1.5 crit damage, times 1.1 weapon spread, and a better zoom. And it looks like a little box in the right hand of the weapon. So it would end up being it would end up being like on the right side when you hold it, maybe even invisible. But anyways, this one should be pretty good, and I can do good things with it.
Well, hello there, loot.
That can be matching grip as well. It's gonna be TDR grip, okay. But we don't get, I don't think we got a prefix. I wonder where the word ornery comes from then. Don't do that, brother. I'm really sorry, but that wasn't your smartest play. They want to go to long range? Okay, that's fine. Y'all don't want me at long range, trust me. Y'all don't know what happens at long range. I am Axton. I am good with every weapon type in every situation. The only time Axton is bad is when the enemies have so much health that his medium damage doesn't get the job done. M's be the facts. If you're talking like big raids, this is kind of like my thing with flak and the sniper build. If you're talking big raids, doesn't really get the job done. But it's just Borderlands 2 is so insanely out of control. There's a scatter gun. I wonder what its damage is compared to mine. Mine has less pellet damage. That one has got the gemstone skin as well. I would like to get a coach gun with the gemstone skin with the matching grip, like get the whole shebang, you know what I'm saying? The ×2 TDR, not probably the best option. Although for chucking it would be kind of nice. Rock rifle there too. Rock rifle, I would prefer to have a Torg barrel, right? That would probably be the big lad. I don't know though. Flat off recoil, shield recharge rate. I think that shield recharge rate might have some juice later on. I'm not going to equip it, but I'm going to bring it with me. If we get a B shield and we have to pivot around B shield damage, then yeah, I think that might be what we end up doing. I think middle tree still has gusto. I think, but this is where it falls off for me. Maybe we just go turret duration. Let me go next. I think it falls off for me right with these skill points. But it turns back online big league. Yeah, I'm gonna brute force Bonehead with a Jacob's shotgun. Come on, we got this. Go. The lad is down. He gives me a bad touch. Okay. Some slag nades down. There are transfusions as well. Or not transfusions, singularities. Just swap over to my Vladov sniper here for a second. Unfortunately, coach gun, it's just not, it doesn't have high damage against armor targets. It just is what it is. It's much better against other kinds of targets. You know, big fleshies when you don't have fire, namely. Okay, so we got a lot of power-ups. Can we only choose one? Oh, no, we only got the one. Okay. So in my run that I did for practice, I got through tier 1. I killed Hyperius, the fastest I've ever done it. It could be because a red candy spawned from the horde round, and I took that red candy, and I didn't buy anything from the box. I didn't buy anything from the SDU. I just spammed go to the next stage, and I got Hyperius. I still had red candy active, and I went pop, 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 pop with a plasma caster, and he died. I would be for doing that again. The only thing is, there's not a single boss besides Hyperius that works on. Maybe Pyro Pete. I don't think so. But I know it works in Hyperius, okay? So we've done it. We just have to have a gun that when we get there is strong enough. Bad touch, I mean, it isn't my favorite gun of all time. It looks like it does have... No, that's dull grip, dull stock. Okay, so if that was Sandhawk parts, that would be great, but unfortunately it is not. All right, so I do want access to a really good grenade, so we're gonna shoot up some hidden objects here. That one is already torched. The only one that must be remaining is this bad boy right here. No, already got that one. Go around. How? Okay, let's see. We're also in the market for good shields as well. Lots of amp shields. And that's absorb. We'll take the absorb. Longbow Tesla with 0.7-second fuse. Fire burst. A lob transfusion. A homing slag transfusion. I'll equip that. And an absorb shield. Reduce damage from explosions. I think I'm gonna take that one, even though it has a lower absorb chance. Okay. So Sentry Resourceful or Pressure Grit. I kind of like the idea of +5 grit. But for now, let's put a little bit of rocket damage. Put some respect on the turret's name. And then gun damage and melee damage when my shield is depleted doesn't make a whole lot of sense unless I'm in fight for my life, right? And if I take Able, hopefully I won't have to go into fight for my life. Okay, let's go. On in, sister. Well, I got grenades out. The Jolt's candy is the king of all candies when it comes to, I think, overall damage. I mean, the green is really good. Oh, and we get the green is really good if you're going for one-shots for bosses, right? But the transfusion synergy with Jolt's candy is really something else. I typically don't like finishing this round this quickly, so let's honestly gonna switch over to a coach gun. Now we green candy it. Good luck in esports, sister. Okay, I hope hopefully I didn't break the game. But yeah, we bypassed, looks like her immunity phase. There's a Cobra. Oh, and we got a corrosive hail too. And a boom puppy. Okay, okay. There's shenanigans we can do if we overlap the boom puppy. And I told myself I would try, but I don't wanna ruin my run. We're gonna take a hail. Fireball. Give me a Cobra, and we got another candy. Go ahead, Mimic. I dare you. One of these is bound to be one. But no leggies. Health cooldown rate. I'll take the cooldown rate one for now. I'm not hitting that box because I want my iridium, and it steals my iridium for almost always garbage tier loot. Okay. Let's go for slag and tag and bag and frag. Now let's continue on our offensive streak. And we're not going to respec, we're going to take Pyrex candy into Borderlands Temple, which admittedly is probably not the best one for it, but okay. I think I still have it active. Yeah. Not bad, not bad. We do a drop reload on our launcher. Okay, things were getting a little bit touch and go there. I didn't want to die. I also wanted to speed run the round. So we have a Jolt's candy here. Not Jolt's candy, a Mopi's candy? Jusos. We have a Jusos candy for the sprint one-shot. If we get Hyperius, we can one-shot. If we get Pyro Pete, we can one-shot. Promarax, I don't think so. But a big part of me wants to say, let's like go for it. Explosive damage could make the Cobra pretty funny. And the Cobra's super rare. Do I feel confident in my abilities? Let's see. Let's see if I can notice any of these parts. I would guess that's Hyperion. That's Hyperion stock for sure. Or Hyperion grip. Anyways. So do we take it? Do we go for it? No. I think we buy SDUs. And by no, I mean yes. Okay. I don't know how much we can get done here. But we try to hopefully bypass all immunity phases by sprinting at this lad full speed. Hopefully my time isn't getting wasted here. Hoof it. Hoof it. Hoof it. Hoof it. No, it is over. My time was definitely wasted by that cutscene. Okay, well, we low rolled, is what it is. Let's get some points in. We still have decent guns for this. We want to be careful. Only shoot when he's slagged. Because ammo constraints are a big deal here. Flag him up, turret. Come on. There. One arm gone. Good job, turret. That little slagging bag is so good. Okay, that's immunity phase. Now we switch over to our coach gun. Or, yeah, not Cobra, because Cobra is sniper rifle, unfortunately. Cobra is more of a fun mobbing option. Let's go for... Yeah, I think our coach gun could be the way here, although Corrosive Hail could be pretty fun, too. I don't have any explosive damage synergies rocking yet, so... Yeah, if I could find my coach gun, that would be the best. Okay. Let's go. This weapon, with gemstone skin, with Doc's prefix, is the dream. We'll use the shotgun to gather up some ammo for our sniper rifle that we are going to be using to kill the boss. And the hope is that we can get some candies going. Toss the turret near the boss. Hopefully he tags up the boss eventually. I don't think he's going to, though. That's a waste of all my blammo. Don't ever do that again. I wanted to see if I could kill him quickly. Probably can. Yeah, but now the ammo situation is dire. Yeah, the situation is starting to get very dire. I think if we had SDUs for snipers, it wouldn't be as big of an issue. Now I think what we could do is, while we're farming up some ammunition, and the raid gets harder and harder as we go along here, maybe get ourselves another candy. Yeah, we pinned ourselves into a corner. Not good. Time to go. Let's start transfusioning out a little bit. Aim down sight. There. Now turret's back. I think maybe we could get a reload off. Yeah, 36 bullets. Go for crits only. Crits only. Okay, no crits there. No crits in that entire cycle. There we go. There's some crits. It burns through the ammo pretty fast. We're getting ammo back along the way. No candies, I don't see. There we go. Now I think we just use our coach gun. Incremental damage over time. Here we go. Immunity phase. Both of his arms are gone, which, I mean, it has to give us some sort of advantage, right? I could use this blue candy to absolutely send this guy to the rinse season. Wait for Kara to come back up. Don't want these adult pods to evolve. That's the last thing we want. Destroy them when they're small, and then they're easy to kill. But if you let them evolve, then it's pain season. Oh, miss. Dang. There we go, got him. Okay, so I'm planning on him spawning in, yep. Get him turret. Stay on target. That should be an immunity phase. Yep. Okay, cool. Actually, we keep out the sniper so we can get back to max ammo. I think we're already at, yeah. Big ups to Pyrex candy there. And we got ourselves a Mopi's candy to end the round. We play it cool. We have the right weapons. We rolled a raid boss that we can do substantial damage to, which is nice. And once the boss spawns back in, we swap over to our Droog, pick up the red candy, and try to end the round. Give me that. Boom. And all the mobs go. Woo! Okay, tier 1, baby. Tier 1. Now we get access to some serious loot. Punchy or Blood of the Seraphs? I'm gonna go Blood of the Seraphs. I think it does have some juice with like an HP regen style build. If you don't... Oh, what's this? Okay, a Texas coach gun. Bandit grip, Hyperion stock. What is the prefix for Texas? Texas is Tech 3, which is fire rate, mag size, and reload time. We get a second shot with this bad boy. I don't know if I wouldn't have gotten it anyways. You get a little bit of a weapon damage nerf, but the reload speed is faster. Okay, that's good for me. Alrighty, any leggies? An Impaler shield. Let's equip that shield. Why not? A black hole shield, an evolution shield. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Evolution is more than I could have ever hoped and dreamed for. Pushka, a scout. I'll take the scout. A shock grenadier could be interesting. Top notch supreme. All right. I think that's going to be it for the ground loot here. I don't want to miss anything. Now there's a bunch of red chests, so let's go pick those bad boys up. And this could turn into a Blood of the Seraphs build real quick, because now we have the evolution. We probably don't need all the extra damage, and since we have a coach gun that does a lot of damage for us, why don't we just back into some HP? Okay, impact and steady is great. Impact and onslaught for assault rifles is gonna be good. Oh my gosh. Those are great class mods. I mean, Axton has really good class mods in general. Once we get the legendary soldier, it's hard for me to ever switch off of it just because of how like cooldown, fire rate, and gun damage. I mean, come on. Oh, assault rifle damage, SMG damage. We're getting a lot of niche relics that are nice support pieces for our build. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, a firestorm grenade. Could be interesting. Okay, here we go. On to tier 2. This is where I failed in my first run. And I didn't get a real showstopper weapon so far. I mean, I'm kind of packed to the gills on purples and uniques, but no real one shot, one plot, you know, primary weapon. And that's fine. That's fine. I like to use non-uniques anyway. So that is good. So one thing I wanted to talk about while I was here is how, yes, I am enjoying playing Borderlands 3, but, and this was my Minecraft talking point. We're going back to it. We always find a way, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be overcapped on Iridium, so I'm going to make, do I have to keep looting? Yeah, I'm going to be way overcapped on Iridium. Shoot. That's the price we pay for trying to cheese the boss with a green candy. I should have known better. If we got Hyperion, it would have gone so hard. It's just that those horde rounds, there's so many enemies that die. The chances of getting loot or chances of getting a power-up candy are so high. Ooh, here's a nice plasma caster. Hyperion plasma caster. It looks like, and that looks like Hyperion grip to me. Let's just let's 100% verify this. Give me a second. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we got a god roll. It's a right sizing, which is the damage prefix. It's matching grip. The Malawan stock gives it nice accuracy stats across the board. It's all you could ever hope for a stock. The only thing that is yet to be seen is that sight. Moment of truth. Alright. Give it to me. A nice accurate sight. Oh. Oh my goodness. This thing could go ridiculous. Let's do electrocution damage as well with it. And I think it's time to do a respec because the plasma casters get grenade splash. So if they get grenade splash, that means that our skills in the middle tree are going to boost that grenade splash. We're going to go all the way down until the nuke. Then we're going to take reload speed. And let's do sentry for more damage. Hopefully I can have my turret out for the entire round. Okay, so we're very expectant to grenade damage, but our defense is going to be coming through the blood of the Seraph. So we could put on shock damage for even more damage. And you know what? Why don't we do that? We're going to be specking out of defense. Hopefully our evolution shield can carry the day defensively. Electrocution damage is going to go pretty off too. Oh, baby. It's going to consume 2 ammo per shot though. It's a god roll plasma caster. You could just never hope for anything better. As far as a non-legendary, I mean, this thing is going to be the 1A. I mean, this is the non-uniques. Oh, back it up. Back it up. The turret is down. We got ourselves a Jusos candy. Let's hold off. Nice shield. I'll take it. I went for the wrong arm. That's on me. Oh, we get another Jusos candy? Okay, that means we can use one now. Pop. Goes the weasel. I believe you get invincibility as well with the Jusos. You look how long it lasts. There's just no way. Yeah. Oh, I did get him. Yeah, we get health regen and max health, I think, something like that. There's no way that I lost that candy in that amount of time without that Chromorax fight eating up some of my time. Okay. Things are looking good in Axton land. We're going to go sentry into as many points into Onslaught as we can. And with the shock damage with this Hyperion Plasma Caster, God Roll, things are going to be looking nice. Nice! Breath of the Seraphs, terrible. Blood of Terramorphous. I think... Don't get me wrong, I think that's fine, but isn't Blood of the Seraphs just better? Gives you less health regen, but it gives you increased max health. This is better health regen, though. I think they're better for different reasons, I would say. Okay. We are heavily expecting to damage for everything besides our shield. We're hoping that just having ourselves a pearlescent or an effort, Seraph. I think this is called the Seraph rarity. The Seraph rarity shield, element of resistance, a whole bunch of max health can, with synergy with a skill like Able, can pop off. But we need to get to the next round in order to get that synergy up and running. Malawan Allegiance Relic. Could be interesting. I would try to do a Hyperion, but man, it's a lot of fun rocking a Plasma Caster, let me tell you. Drop the turret. And start to blur it. And nuke gives me really good crowd control and then target prioritization because of that, right? The only thing it does do is kind of clog my screen a little bit. Oh, look at the kill skills come in. Walk forward, don't get hit by the grenade. We got that health regen from the evolution. It's working by itself right now. Gotcha. Yeah. And then we scale too. Like, it's not like, you know, this build's going to fall off or anything like that. Once turret gets slag up and running, then that's another damage amplifier. We're gonna actually be in a little bit of trouble here. He's a bit of a tanky lad. Let's run to this side. Maybe dink this Goliath's head or something. Oh no, we can actually maybe follow up on the full kill. Nope, not quite. There we go. Got you and you. Now we take our kill skills. Don't let them reset, because once they reset, it becomes a lot harder to get kills. They're gonna reset. They're gonna reset. No, they don't. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Very momentum based, Axton. Very momentum based. You have to keep it moving. Getting the first kill can be kind of tough. Unless, of course, you do the double turret trick. So now Abel should be helping out our defense. We can go willing next, and all that together should mean a ton of survivability and damage. Hopefully. Hopefully. Defense and offense look like they're coming together nicely here. Oh, wow. A big lad. Hopefully he gets slagged up. Don't know slag. I'm not sure if I does he become raging if I hit him in the head, because I'm aiming for body shots. Able. I'm still full health, so I'm gonna play really aggressively, like no cover at all, until the enemies prove to me that they can push through. Right now, doesn't look like they can. We even are tanking a shock barrel or a shock electrified nomad. Resists. He's lost a lot of our stats. Go. Oh, the coach gun just comes in so clutch. Go. Bada bing, bada boom. We'll play the slots. Why not? Put your trust in the plasma caster. Frontline that Mac lad. Oh yeah. I'm enjoying it. Throw it out. That's gonna give me. Oh, Goliath blaster. The run is over. It's over. Is there anybody not tanky around? We can kill this lad right here. There we go. Uh-oh, we're down again. I think we're fine though. I'm gonna go get some distance, or actually, let's go aggressive. Push. Oh! What a way to die! I don't believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe to see more videos like this one. I think, let's see, we're at, yeah, 43 minutes. I mean, if you had as much fun as I did, I think we can call that a video. The build was only going to be getting stronger from there. I had pretty good faith that we were going to be popping off with all non-legendaries as far as weapons go. So thank you all very much for watching. I am made deeply sad by the events of the train, but so you got to learn somehow, right? I'll see you guys next time. Bye.